Hey, what's up guys? Your boy Duck here, and today we're back with more Stick Ranger. I did a bit of grinding off screen between the first episode and this one. I did end up getting the Staff of Wood for my priest, and I got all my guys up to level 8. So yeah, let's just, actually we're a bit low on health, so I'm gonna go heal real quick. I also found the submachine gun for the gunner. It's a weapon that shoots really quickly and thus consumes a lot of money, so I'm not going to be using it right away. I might just save that for bosses if I need it. So I know I said I wanted to upload this video, or the series daily, and so far I have failed at that task. I ended up losing my mouse somehow for a couple days, so I wasn't able to easily play. So I figured I didn't want to be recording an episode where I'm just struggling because I had to use the trackpad on my laptop. But from now on, this will be daily, I promise. Alright, so going through the grasslands. I'm not really certain how well we'll be able to get through this level, because in my experience this is a level that really requires a good melee unit, and we have the Whipper, who's pretty alright, but he's not as good as someone like the Boxer or the Gladiator, who just has insane DPS at close range. And we're gonna do our best. We're gonna get on through this. So yeah, I did some grinding, and we're handling these enemies a lot better now, but we're still not killing them fast enough, and thus we're taking quite a bit of damage, which isn't the greatest thing. I'm just gonna skip those two enemies. So yeah, we're just God, I'm so bad at commentating. Oh my god. Wow, our Whipper almost died there. That is not good. I'm gonna hold him up right here. If any of the rice balls drop, I'm gonna try to swoop in and grab those. But yeah, we're really struggling without a melee unit, as you can see. Yeah, our setup really isn't optimal, which, I mean, it's to be expected. I did this completely random. Honestly, I think we've seen enough of Grasslands 1, and I don't want to bore you by just going over it over and over again while I basically grind. So I'm just gonna skip to the boss, because I know we can beat it, because there's a pretty easy strategy. So even though getting through the levels is a bit difficult, the boss should be easier. Oh shit, if I can grab a guy. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do for fighting this boss, just turn all your guys off and drag them to the back here. This does take quite a while, but it makes this boss pretty easy to fight. Because you just, you bait out the enemies and you basically fight them one at a time. But yeah, this can take a while, and it's not the most interesting thing in the world. So yeah, these big ones are like the real boss. They have a lot of health, they do a lot of damage, they're pretty threatening, but if you just fight them one at a time, you're pretty good. Like, the hardest part about this is that they have a tendency to swarm you. Let's see, what is the magic? Okay, so the magic on my gunner is 4, and for the gunner, the magic stat actually reduces the amount of money it costs to shoot. So since it's 4, each shot from the submachine gun is only going to cost $1. So I think I'm going to equip that for this fight. And yeah, as you can see, he's shooting a lot faster, but he's also chewing through my money. But that will increase our DPS by quite a bit, so it'll be better in the long run, I hope. We'll speed this up if nothing else. I'm gonna bait out these guys right here. Yeah, we're doing a ton of damage with the submachine gun. Yeah, that really eats through them all. So yeah, I don't have since I don't have a sniper in this game, I'm gonna have to use my gunner as like my main boss killer. which is gonna suck because I'm gonna need to grind a lot of money at some point, but I'll do that all off screen because you guys don't want to see that. But yeah, the gunner is capable of just soloing this if you're a bit crafty about it. Yeah, I'm really chewing through my money right there. I'm under 1,000 now. You can't see my mouse, but basically whenever he's like backstepping like this, that's just me dragging him around. Alright, so we got this Thunder Glove. It's a pretty good weapon for the boxer. We don't have a boxer. Maybe at some point I'll do a video just showing off the other classes. But for now, we're just gonna continue on with this playthrough. After you beat the Grasslands, the game opens up a bit. You get Hill Country and Grasslands 2. They're both kind of difficult levels. Hill Country has some really tough enemies that are good for grinding against, and Grassland 2 is kind of similar to Grassland 1. There's a couple different enemy types though, but I don't know if we're really prepared for either of them, because we didn't get any good drops in Grassland 1, which is really a bummer, but then again, I'm not sure if there's any drops to get. Basically, I'm going to go to Hill Country 1 first, because I know there's a weapon for the Angel in there, and I got to turn all my guys back on. Now, these big green guys up at the top there, oh god, they're pretty threatening. They have a lot of health and do quite a bit of damage. But they're short range, so if you have someone who can outrange them, like I think most of my guys should be able to, you're gonna end up pretty good. Oh gosh. Trying to position these guys so that they don't get hit, so it's a bit difficult. Yeah, my Whipper is just barely out of the range there, which is what puts him above some of the other melee units. You can outrange some people, except my Gunner is being retarded and not standing out of the way. Okay, so yeah, he took a lot of damage there. But yeah, these guys can take quite the beating, as you can see. They just sponge up hits for days. But yeah, we do get a drop for the Angel here. I'm reasonably certain about that. So hopefully we can get that without too much difficulty. So I'm kind of realizing as I play that the background music I put on for this episode loops horribly. Like, it's actually just awful. I don't know. The music I put in the background of these Stick Ranger videos is music I've written myself, so you know, don't expect it to be amazing. But yeah, I find it helps reduce some of the background noise that comes with me not having a great setup for recording. So one of the enemies dropped a Poison Charm, which is a combo item that gives you a 50% chance to avoid being poisoned. Which, it's definitely not bad. It has its uses. It's not the best in terms of combo items, so instead of stashing down here with the rest of mine, I'm just gonna sell it once I get back to the store. I'm gonna hold him back just a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna let the Whipper hang back, so my other guys can do more than enough damage, and I don't want him taking any that he doesn't need to. Unfortunately, it's gonna make this process a bit slower, but this process is slow enough already. So, pull our guys back so I don't like retreating. Which is one of the bad things about this. Stick guys don't have like any AI at all other than move forward and attack. This is actually pretty threatening right here, because these guys do a lot of damage and have range, and there's a lot of them, and we're just gonna leave. Yeah, so as you can see, these levels are a bit difficult, and we really don't have an amazing setup. We'll check out Grasslands 2 here. Yeah, see, we have some bat enemies in this level, over by the right-hand side. They're flying, which makes them really annoying, especially because we don't have a sniper. You can probably tell I really like the sniper in this game. It's, in my opinion, the most useful class. But we're gonna get through it, because we do have the Angel and the Gunner, and they're pretty alright ranged units. So yeah, hopefully this is a bit less difficult, but it's not looking like it. This is actually turning out to be more difficult than I thought it would be. Normally the way I build my priest is I do nothing with strength and dexterity, which means at this point in the game I'd have a lot more defense boost on my aura. But since I'm leveling up HP and magic as well, it's not quite as effective. Hopefully that'll work out better late game, but in the early game we're definitely struggling a bit. Anyway, we got another level up, so just gonna keep doing that. And yeah, this seems to be going a lot easier than the other one. We really could just skip to the bosses on like each of these levels, because it's pretty easy to take out the bosses, because there's strats you can do for almost all of them. But I do like going through the levels and showing off what's going on, especially because it lets you grind as well. And our stone whip is actually working out really well for our whipper right now. Like he's just shooting out so many stones. It's oh yeah, his dex got up to 5, so he's shooting out 4 stones per each time he triggers the stone looks effect, which is pretty cool. Every 5 dexterity points you get 1 more bullet. The angel has a similar effect with his dexterity, which for every 10 points of dexterity you get an extra ring, so we're still quite a ways off from that. But you know, he'll eventually turn into a real powerhouse later. These ranged units are really threatening. They just do so much damage. Yeah, I'm really hoping I get some more drops for my guys, because I really want them to get better weapons, because with better weapons come quite a big power upgrade. Like when you level up, you get boost to your stats, but it's really the weapons that make you stronger in this game. At least, that's from my experience of the game. We're still rocking out with weapons we got back in the first level, which isn't the greatest thing. Oh, there we go. We just got a shotgun, which it's a gunner weapon, which isn't the most useful thing. Let's see if I can just bait out these shots and dodge them. Yeah. That way our angel and our priest can take out these ranged guys while we're dodging with the whipper. I'm not perfect at this, but you know, we're doing our best. Oh shit. Helps if I don't drop him. I shouldn't run into the shots either. But yeah, if you're having trouble with an enemy, there's normally ways you can bait out their attacks and dodge them and have a bit of an easier time, which is where a lot of the strategy of this game comes in. And yeah, there's that screen cleared. Our whipper got pretty damaged there, but this screen looks pretty easy, so we should be able to get some rice balls and heal back up. We got this orange bat over on the right there. He's kind of like the red jumper guy from Grasslands 1, where he's similar to the other enemies, but just shoots a lot more and he's more damaging and more threatening overall. So definitely not a good thing to be seeing, but with stronger enemies comes better drops, so there's an upside to everything. I think I might try to clear this level before ending this episode. Yeah, he's shooting 3 shots instead of just the 1, and they do a lot of damage. But he's dead now, so that is a good thing. So yeah, I might do the same strategy, show off all these levels, go back to the town, and heal up and skip straight to the boss. Gotta grab that money before I go. Ooh, this screen does not look fun at all. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get past this, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. This also doesn't look much better. I'm just gonna go back to the town. I don't know if I want to hold on to the shotgun, because it's really not that good, and the weapon cost is just so much. Yeah, I don't think it's really worth it. Okay, so to fight the boss, we're going to use the handgun on our gunner, because it's more damage and more range than our current gun. Actually, it's the same range as the standard gun, but more damage is nice. In terms of... Actually, what we can do is give this red crystal to him to boost that damage up a bit. It's still not nearly at the level of the handgun. But if I add a redstone onto it, yeah, I think I'm gonna add a redstone. That puts it up to 3 to 10. So this is gonna boost the damage of this gun, and you really want to have the damage on your standard gun being raised by something, because if you don't, it really just falls behind. Because this is a weapon you're going to be bringing into the end game, because you gotta be conserving your money. So I think with that being done, I should be able to have a pretty decent time with this boss. Okay. Assuming I don't fling my priest around unnecessarily. Alright, so the problem with this bat guy is this. I think I'm going to want to bait his shots out with the angel. Okay, I need my gunner to be focusing on the bat. This is actually a quite difficult boss because he likes to stay out of your range. He shoots pretty fast. It'd be so much easier with a sniper. I shouldn't have gone random when starting this. Yeah, we're honestly just gonna let our priest over there die. Because I should be able to beat this with just the gunner. Assuming I don't get hit like that. Okay, so it's just me and him, and I just let myself get hit again, because I'm good at this game. Yeah, it's really hard to dodge these shots, actually. So I guess we're not beating that boss. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do here. I might just have to grind a bit more. Yeah, I definitely think grinding in hill country for the angel weapon is gonna be my best bet. Because I didn't have the range on my gunner to be able to effectively deal with that boss, and he just shot so much in a way that's hard to dodge while still being able to attack, you know? I'm probably going to say this a lot through this series, but I really wish I had a sniper. They're just so good for taking out bosses. But hopefully it doesn't take too long to go through here and do what we need to do. I'm going to bring the whipper along. I'm going to move him manually. I don't like him walking on his own, because he'll probably stand just a bit too close to these big green guys. And then he'll end up taking unnecessary damage, and I'm really sorry I keep scrolling up. I just accidentally keep hitting the scroll wheel, and I know, I'm the worst. That's the angel. Here we go. Should be a good spot for him. Yeah, I might figure out a way to disable my scroll wheel while I'm playing, so that doesn't happen. Because it might not look like it, but I'm actually trying to make these videos somewhat decent. We're just gonna skip all that. Come on, go. Skipping that as well. Oh, maybe I'm not. Here we go. Yeah, we're just, I think the weapon I'm looking for comes off of the green guys. So we're just gonna try to avoid those ranged units, because those aren't fun to deal with. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a lot more grinding off screen to get through Grasslands 2. Get some new items. I think I'm also gonna start doing some research before I go into these videos, so I'm not just bumbling around not knowing what to do. They are walking closer. Yeah, that guy just did like nearly 20 damage with one hit. These things are not fun to mess around with. And luckily they are such short range though, so yeah. I think I'm just gonna call it here. We're about at 20 minutes, which is the length I want to keep these episodes. I'm gonna keep grinding off screen, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.